Yeah. Yeah. Look at people are mad. Yeah. Put away the calculator, throw out the spreadsheet. The logic of the world is suffering the defeat. We ain't counting pennies, we ain't pinching the crumbs. This is how the total of the kingdom comes. They told me if I give it up, I'll end up with a zero. But I surrender everything to the triumphant hero. The world teaches subtraction, taking what you can get. But I'm sowing in the soil that hasn't failed me yet. 5 loaves and 2 fish, it looked like a snack. But when the master blessed it, there was absolutely no lack. I gave away my life, and I found it in the end. The physics of this glory, the mind cannot comprehend. I'm dividing my resources to multiply the reach, practicing the very principles that the scriptures teach. I'm doing kingdom math, the equation is redesigned. The logic of the earth is getting left far behind. 1 puts 1,000 to flight, 2 put 10,000 away. Exponential increase is the order of the day. I'm doing kingdom math, the equation is redesigned. The logic of the earth is getting left far behind. I empty out the vessel so the oil starts to pour. My God is the creator of the endless more. It doesn't make sense to the rational, natural view, how the little in my hand became a harvest for you. I'm operating in a system where the last are the first, where the hunger for the righteousness creates a holy thirst. I'm not worried about the fraction or the decimal point. I'm focused on the assignment that the king will anoint. Debt cancel, slate clean, the deficit is erased. The abundance of the Father cannot be misplaced. My investment is eternal, the interest rate is life, cutting through the scarcity like a sharp silver knife. I'm doing kingdom math, the equation is redesigned. The logic of the earth is getting left far behind. 1 puts 1,000 to flight, 2 put 10,000 away. Exponential increase is the order of the day. I'm doing kingdom math, the equation is redesigned. The logic of the earth is getting left far behind. I empty out the vessel so the oil starts to pour. My God is the creator of the endless more. Subtract the fear, add the faith, divide the seed, clear the race, multiply the seesaw. The king on the throne, calculate the cost. Kingdom math, bang, exponential, the total is victory. The situation looked impossible. The experts said no way. The mountain stood defiant, blocking out the light of day. But I serve a God, a miracle, the one who splits the sea. Get ready for the breakthrough, the unexpected victory. Staring at the wall, felt like Jericho's blockade. Tried every human strategy, watched my effort fade. The doctors shook their heads, the numbers didn't align. Felt the grip of desperation, losing track of time. But deep within my spirit, different than reporter roles. The king is on the move, overthrowing all my foes. He doesn't need my logic, he operates outside the lines, turning barren situations into fruitful vines. Breakthroughs coming, yeah, I feel the atmosphere shift now. The supernatural powers making strongholds bow. The beat is heavy, sound of limitations crashing down. My God is moving mountains all across this town. Yeah, I feel the atmosphere shift now. The supernatural powers making strongholds bow. What was impossible is happening right before my face. Living in a miracle sustained by his amazing grace. I stopped looking at the problem, started looking at the source. He changed the whole narrative, altering the entire course. My faith is the ignition, activating the unseen hand, making pathways in the wilderness across this desert land. He turns the water into wine, brings beauty out of ash, restoring what was stolen in a sudden holy flash. I don't limit what he's doing, I just stand back and believe. The greatest testimony is what my eyes receive. Breakthroughs coming, yeah, I feel the atmosphere shift now. The supernatural powers making strongholds bow. The beat is heavy, sound of limitations crashing down. My God is moving mountains all across this town. Yeah, I feel the atmosphere shift now. Supernatural powers making strongholds bow. The day is breaking, but the battle is real. The flesh sleeps, but the spirit is on a signal. I'm not playing around. Today is confrontation day. I put on the armor, and the 808 is the spot. Yeah, belt of truth strapped tightly in place. No lies, no deception to bring me down. Breastplate of righteousness, chest shielded, bro, against the accusation. I hold the redemption, the enemy shots. I don't hear the voice, my headphones play the anthem. The promise for us, feet fitted with peace, ready to move ahead. With every step I give glory, I will not retreat. Armor and 808, my faith is trapped with the word in my hand. I won't fall in the gap, the devil trembles. The beat is the prayer. On the battlefield, I raise the anthem. Armor and 808, my faith is trapped with the word in my hand. I won't fall in the gap, I don't fight against flesh. It's power versus darkness, my shield is faith. The victory lifts me up. Helmet of salvation, mind firm on God. Every thought captive, the victory came from the skies. The sword of spirit, the Bible sharpened, cuts the doubt, the lie, the journey is blessed. I'm standing, there's no way to stop. The fire in my chest makes me move forward. My praise is the weapon that makes the wall crumble. The one in command here is the highest, I was born to serve. Armor and 808, armor and 808. Armor and 808, my faith is trapped with the word in my hand. I won't fall in the gap, the devil trembles. The beat is the prayer. On the battlefield, I raise the anthem. Armor and 808, my faith is trapped with the word in my hand. I won't fall in the gap, I don't fight against flesh. It's power versus darkness, my shield is faith. The victory lifts me up. They say give up, the weight tries to choke me out, but I remember the cross and I walk again. The past is the lesson, the present is the fight, tomorrow is the glory. God wrote the script and now I'm living the story. Shield of faith, sword, cut, prayer, 808, 808. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. The situation looked impossible. The expert said no way. The mountain stood defiant, blocking out the light of day. But I serve the God of miracles, the one who splits the sea. Get ready for the breakthrough, the unexpected victory. Staring at the wall, felt like Jericho's blockade. Tried every human strategy, watched my efforts fade. The doctors shook their heads, the numbers didn't align. Felt the grip of desperation, losing track of time. But deep within my spirit, a different report arose. The king is on the move, overthrowing all my foes. He doesn't need my logic, he operates outside the lines, turning barren situations into fruitful vines. Yeah, I feel the atmosphere shift now. Powers making strongholds bow. The sound of limitations crashing down. My God is moving mountains all across this town. Yeah, I feel the atmosphere shift now. Supernatural powers making strongholds bow. What was impossible is happening right before my face. Living in the miracles sustained by His amazing grace. I stopped looking at the problem, started looking at the source. He changes the whole narrative, altering the entire course. My faith is the ignition, activating the unseen hand, making pathways in the wilderness across this desert land. He turns the water into wine, brings beauty out of ash, restoring what was stolen in a sudden holy flash. I don't limit what He's doing, I just stand back and believe. The greatest testimony is what my eyes receive. Breakthroughs coming, yeah, I feel the atmosphere shift now. Supernatural powers making strongholds bow. The beat hits hell, the sound of limitations crashing down. My God is moving mountains all across this town. Breakthroughs coming, yeah, I feel the atmosphere shift now. The supernatural powers making strong isn't the end, this is the formation phase. Turning pressure to power, giving him the praise. I felt buried alive, thought I was in a tomb, but it was just the incubation of the kingdom womb. The heavy layers of the earth were pressing on my chest. God said, stand still, son, this is just a test. He's compressing the carbon, changing the design, turning something common into something divine. The heat is turning up, but I am not consumed by the fire of the spirit. I am being groomed. I don't complain about the crushing, I don't run from the stress. It's the necessary pathway to the true success. I'm a diamond in a rough shine, made strong by the squeeze, bringing the enemy down to his trembling knees. The bass shakes the floor, shattering the outer shell. I'm coming out shining, doing everything well. I'm a diamond in a rough flow, made strong by the squeeze, bringing the enemy down to his trembling knees. Valuable and hard, unbreakable and pure. My destiny in Jesus is absolutely sure. They looked at the surface, saw a jagged, dirty rock, but God saw the jewel that would put them all in shock. The cutting process hurts, yeah, the chisel has to bite, to make the facets perfect, to reflect the holy light. I don't look like what I've been through, I look like the prize, a reflection of the Savior in the people's eyes. I embrace the friction, I welcome every single scrape. It's the only way to get this supernatural shape. I'm rare, I'm expensive, bought with a heavy cost. In the hands of the maker, nothing's ever lost. I'm a diamond in a rough, I'm a diamond in a rough, they strong by the squeeze, bringing the enemy down to his trembling knees. The bass shakes the floor, shattering the outer shell. I'm coming out shining, doing everything well. I'm a diamond in a rough, they strong by the squeeze, bringing the enemy down to his trembling knees. Valuable and hard, unbreakable and pure. My destiny in Jesus is absolutely sure. Pressure makes me, the fire wakes me, the value goes up, my cup, I am shining. Diamond, pressure, unbreakable, now, His glory show. I'm a diamond in a rough, diamond in a rough, oh yeah. I'm a diamond in a rough, oh yeah. Diamond in a rough, oh yeah.
Diamond,
flow,
pressure, unbreakable,
now,
His glory,
show.
sure.
I'm in a rough. I felt the sharp edge, thought I was losing it all. Watching the dead leaves wither and fall, but the garden, the whisper, trust in the blade. This is how the foundation for the harvest is made. It feel like a loss, yeah, the separation stings. Cutting off the comfort and the familiar things. I held on tight to branches that were drying out, filled with dead weight, stagnation and doubt. But the master knows the difference between size and fruit. He's digging down deep, checking on the root. If it doesn't bear life, he snaps it away, preparing my spirit for a much brighter day. I'm losing the excess, the heavy and the fake. It's a necessary surgery for the kingdom's sake. It's pruning season, I'm being cut to grow. He's removing the blockage so the river can flow. The beat hits deep, the rhythm of the painful truth. He's restoring the vitality of my spiritual youth. It's pruning season, I'm being cut to grow. He's removing the blockage so the river can flow. I'm not being punished, I'm being prepared for a level of abundance that I never dared. Don't confuse the pruning with the enemy's attack. God is just lightening the load on my back. He removed the distraction, the toxic connection. God in my life in a holy direction. The process is uncomfortable, my ego takes a hit, but I'm submitting to the process, I won't ever quit. What? Less of me means there is much more of him. He's trimming the lamp so the light never dims. I want the 100 phone, not just the 30 or the 10. So I welcome the shit, let the grow up again. It's prayer season, I'm being cut to grow. He's removing the blockage so the river can flow. The beat is deep, the rhythm of the painful truth. He's restoring the vitality of my spiritual youth. It's prayer season, I'm being cut to grow. He's removing the blockage so the river can flow. I'm not being punished, I'm being prepared for a level of abundance that I never dared. Cut the dead weight, let it drop. The old cycle has to stop. The new fruit coming soon. His glory. I submit to the night. Rooted, growth, harvest, gates, fruitful, hope, play. Check the specs, survey the land. I ain't building castles on the sinking sand. The storm is coming, yeah, the wind will blow, but my foundation is the only thing I know. The world builds fast, they want the skyscraper height, but they skip the excavation in the middle of the night. Surface level living, yeah, it look good on the street, but the concrete is crumbling underneath their feet. I grabbed a shovel, I dug down past the clay, laying the foundation that will never wash away. My cornerstone is Jesus, the angle is precise. I pay for the materials with the ultimate price. I'm not impressed by the facade, the paint or the glass. I'm building something solid that is guaranteed to last. I'm following the blueprint, the master architect's design. Every measurement is perfect, every single wall aligns. The ground can shake and tremble, but the structure stays intact. I'm building on the rock, I'm following the blueprint, the master architect's design. Every measurement is perfect, every single wall aligns. No shortcuts in the process, I'm working on the frame, constructing a cathedral to the glory of His name. The hurricane approaches, putting pressure on the beam, testing the integrity of every single scene. The house is built on feelings, they collapse and slide away, but my spiritual architecture is here to stay. I got the reaper of the spirit, running through the stones, submitted by the truth that the Father made known. Wisdom is the brick, understanding is the mortar. I keep my house in order, I'm a dedicated porter. Let the rain descend, let the mighty floods arise. My house is still standing right before their very eyes. Following the blueprint, the master architect's design. Every measurement is perfect, every single wall aligns. The ground can shake and tremble, but the structure stays intact. I'm building on the rock, and that's a kingdom fact. I'm following the blueprint, the master architect's design. Every measurement is perfect, every single wall aligns. No shortcuts in the process, I'm working on the frame, constructing a cathedral to the glory of His name. Dig deep, pour the slab, build it up to the sky. Storm, I stand firm. Blueprint, follow, solid rock, construction, goofy. My house still stands. Blueprint, follow, solid rock, construction, goofy. My house still stands.
Physics says I should be going under, sinking like a stone, but I stepped out on the word into the danger zone. The laws of nature gotta bow to the king's decree. I'm walking on the water, watching the impossible flee. The boat was rocking violent, the crew was terrified, but I saw the ghost walking with nowhere left to hide. He said one word coming, that was all I needed, to step onto the liquid where the gravity receded. My feet are hitting surface, but it feels like solid ground. The wind is screaming murder, but I tune out every sound. Trading safety for the miracle, the comfort for the thrill. Standing on the raging sea, doing the Father's will. Logic says I'm crazy, science says I'll drown, but I'm looking at the master, I ain't never looking down. I'm a storm walker, treading on the crashing wave, defying every element, stepping out the grave. The thunder crashes loud, but my faith is roaring back. I'm walking on the chaos, launching a divine attack. I'm a storm walker, treading on the crashing wave, defying every element, stepping out the grave. What was meant to swallow me is now under my feet. I'm running on the ocean, making victory complete. The waves are high as mountains, trying to block my view, but I lock eyes with the Savior, the faithful and the true. If I start to sink, His hand is quick to say, pulling me up from the depths, denying the watery grave. I'm not just surviving the storm, I'm dominating it. What? Using the turbulence to strengthen up my grit. The pressure underfoot just makes my stance more firm. I'm watching the Leviathan squirm like a worm. This ain't natural ability, this is supernatural grace. Walking on the problem, keeping a steady pace. I'm a storm walker, treading on the crashing wave, defying every element, loud, but my faith is roaring back. I'm walking on the chaos, launching a divine attack. I'm a storm walker, treading on the crashing wave, defying every element, stepping out the grave. What was meant to swallow me is now under my feet. I'm running on the ocean, making victory complete. Step out, don't sink, look up, don't blink. The water, the king, defy the odds. Storm walker, storm walker, on the water, storm walker, physics, storm walker, his word, storm walker, away the law, storm walker, red root, red nettle, storm walker, on red, on red, on red, on red, on red, on storm walker, on red, on red, on red, on red, on red, on red, storm walker, The world is playing checkers, moving one square at a time. But I serve the grandmaster, his strategy is sublime. I don't panic at the chaos, I don't react to the fear. I stick to the blueprint, making the vision clear. They try to block my movement, put a wall up in the way. But God prepared a detour, a brand new path today. He see the end from the beginning, the future from the past. Designing the foundation that is guaranteed to last. I'm not moving by impulse, I'm moving by the guide. Every step is ordered with the spirit by my side. The enemy set a trap, but he fell in his own snare. My God flipped the table, answered every single prayer. This ain't luck or coincidence, it's architectural grace. I'm running in my lane at the perfect order pace. This is the master plan. The divine design, everything's aligning, falling right in the line. The beat drops low, the structure of the kingdom might. I'm walking out the strategy, guided by the light. This is the master plan. Go, go. The divine design, everything's aligning, falling right in the line. I don't need a force to do, I hold the master key. Obedience unlocks the light that he prepared for me. Wisdom is the principal thing, it's better than gold. I'm trading earthly cleverness for the truth of old. I study the instructions, I download the daily code. I'm burdening my spirit from the heavy worldly load. When the pressure mounts up and the heat begins to rise, I look to the creator, the ruler of the skies. He calculates the outcome, he weighs the heart and mind, leaving the confusion and the worry far behind. My life is not random, it's a calculated risk. Trusting in the Savior, moving bold and moving brisk. This is the master plan. The divine design, everything is aligning, falling right in the line. The beat drops low, the structure of the kingdom's might. I'm walking out the strategy, guided by the light. This is the master plan. Go, go. The divine design, everything is aligning, falling right in the line. I don't need a force to do, I hold the master key. Obedience unlocks the life that he prepared for me. Yo, the move, calculated, the wind, the map in his hand, I claim his strategy wins. Master plan, blueprint, strategy, let freedom. Backing up for way too long, giving up the ground. But the lion inside of me just made a brand new sound. No more retreating, no more waving the white flag. I'm launching the counterattack, putting the enemy in a bag. The enemy thought he had me cornered against the wall, waiting for the final push, waiting for the fall. He misread my silence, thought it was fear and doubt, but I was loading up the word, ready to scream it out. I flipped the switch from defense to a full-on assault. If he comes into my territory, it's his own fault. I claim the promises that were stolen from my hand. I'm taking back my peace, I'm taking back my land. The momentum is shifting, the tide is turning fast.
The season of defeat is firmly in the pack. This is the counterattack. Yeah, I'm taking back the field. My faith is the weapon, I no longer need a shield. The ground begins to shake, the kingdom force is here. I'm pushing back the darkness, erasing every fear. This is the counterattack. I'm taking back the field. My faith is the weapon, I no longer need a shield. I'm charging at the giants, I'm running at the gate. My victory is swift, I will not hesitate. I'm done with surviving, I'm moving to conquer now. Every knee must bend, every lie must bow. I got a sword of the spirit swinging in my grip. I'm sinking every pirate on the enemy ship. I declare restoration for the years that were lost. My freedom was purchased at the highest holy cost. I'm proactive, aggressive with the love and the grace, putting the devil right back in his lowest place. My worship is a war cry, confusing the other side with the captain of the host in whom I reside. What? This is the counterattack. I'm taking back the field. My faith is the weapon, I no longer need a shield. The ground begins to shake, the kingdom force is here. I'm pushing back the darkness, erasing every fear. This is the counterattack. I'm taking back the field. My faith is the weapon, I no longer need the shield. I'm charging at the giants, I'm running at the gate. My victory is swift, will not hesitate. Push them back, way back. Take the ground, right now. Flip the script, oh yes. We are blessed, no stress. I'm moving forward, counteract. Turn the tables, win. No retreat, never, can't, never, can't, never ever. Yeah. The alarm bells are ringing in my head, screaming danger, telling me to run, treating me like a stranger. But I got the manual, I know how to hack the code. I'm initiating the override, unloading a heavy load. My palms were sweating, heart beating out of my chest. The enemy launched a psychological test. Logic said retreat, emotion screamed freeze. But the spirit inside me brought me down to my knees. Not in defeat, but to download the strategy to reprogram the mind and change the reality. I cut the rail wide of panic and dread and connect the blue wire of what the Father said. The signal is jamming, the fear is offline. I'm operating on my frequency divine. Activate the faith override, shutting down a panic alarm. I'm walking through the fire without suffering any harm. The bass shakes the speakers, but my spirit shakes the ground. This is the new frequency, the freedom sound. Hey. Activate the faith override, shutting down a panic alarm. I'm walking through the fire without suffering any harm. The system of the world is trying to make me fold, but I'm running on the software of the bold. I don't deny the facts, I just deny their right to dictate my future, order them my life. The giant might be big, the shadow might be tall, but compared to my God, they are incredibly small. I switch the channel, I mute the noise of the crowd. I'm speaking the promises of heaven out loud. My hands are steady, my breathing is slow. I'm tapped into a power that the world doesn't know. Courage isn't the absence of the fear in the face. It's moving forward anyway, fueled by His grace. I activate the faith override, shutting down a panic alarm. I'm walking through the fire without suffering any harm. The bass shakes the speakers, but my spirit shakes the ground. This is the new frequency, the freedom sound. I activate the faith override, shutting down a panic alarm. I'm walking through the fire without suffering any harm. The system of the world is trying to make me fold, but I'm running on the software of the bold. Fear detected, face elected, the virus is gone, the victory is ours. System reset, activate the faith override. Fear, activate the faith override. My mind, activate the faith override. Faith override, activate the faith override. TV don't sound. Talent will get you to the door, but character keeps you in the room. They asked me what's my secret, how I keep on standing here. It ain't magic, it's the absolute refusal to quit. I got that only when the motivation fades and the feeling disappear, that's when the discipline kicks in, making the vision clear. I don't run on the emotion, ocean, the fuel burned out too fast. I run on the conviction of a kingdom built to last. The enemy hit me hard, thought I would throw the towel in, but I just wiped the sweat and let the real work begin. I dig my heels in deep, I brace against the wind. I'm fighting for the finish, not just simply to attend. I don't require applause to keep my focus on the track. I got the spirit pushing me, watching my own back. I got that holy grit, it's the stamina soul, pushing through the resistance till I reach the final goal. The beat thumps heavy, but my spirit is heavy and still. I'm standing on the rock, doing the Father's will. I got that holy grit, it's the stamina soul, pushing through the resistance till I reach the final goal. I don't break under pressure, I just get refined, leaving the weak excuses far behind. It's easy to lift hands when the sun is shining bright, but true soldiers worship in the middle of the night. I got a tenacity that the world cannot explain, finding the glory of God inside the pouring rain. I'm stubborn in my faith, I refuse to let it go. Like Jacob wrestling till the blessing starts to flow. This ain't for the fragile, this ain't for the faint of heart. This is for the warriors who finish what they start. My persistence is a weapon, my endurance is the key, unlocking every door that the Father has for me. I got that holy grit, it's the stamina soul, pushing through the resistance till I reach the final goal. The beat thumps heavy, but my spirit is heavy and still. I'm standing on the rock, doing the Father's will. I got that holy grit, it's the stamina soul, pushing through the resistance till I reach the final goal. I don't break under pressure, I just get refined, leaving the weak excuses far behind. Knocked down, get up, tired out, look up, the grit real, the power I feel, I won't quit, holy grit, endure, everything, the finish, my king, my king.
Yeah. You know I said this, my niggas act taller, you know it's the mic. My niggas ain't taller, be hard with they promise. It just be rapping it with day for that beat and shit like that.
Warning signs on the fence, the capacity is extreme. I'm tapped into a grid that the world has never seen. This ain't a static shot, this is a lightning strike. High voltage flow, exactly what the spirit likes. They running on double life, depleted and drained out, living in the blackout, stumbling in the doubt. But I'm plugging to the main line, the generator's huge. My energy is endless, I don't need a refuge. I'm a conductor for the glory, letting it pass through. Burning up the drugs, making everything brand new. The resistance in the wire, try to stop the heat, but the surge is too strong, making the circuit complete. I don't operate on a limited fading battery pack. I got the omnipotent source guarding my back. I got that high voltage running through my bones, electric power flowing from the king on the throne. The amp is cranked up, the frequency is peak. This is the raw power that the prophets always seek. I got that high voltage running through my bones, electric power flowing from the king on the throne. I'm shocking the system, waking up the dead, powered by the spirit, just like the Bible said. I don't need a recharge, I'm constantly live in a high pressure zone, is exactly where I thrive. The world is dimming down, brown out in the city, but I'm shining neon bright, sitting faithfully and pretty. Not arrogance is separate, measured by the grace, lighting up the darkness in the solitary place. If you touch the anointing, you might feel the spark. It eliminates the shadow in the bite of the bark. My output is heavy, my input is divine, transforming the water into electrified wine. I got that high voltage running through my bones, electric power flowing from the king on the throne. The amp is cranked up, the frequency is peak. This is the raw power that the prophets always seek. I got that high voltage running through my bones, electric power flowing from the king on the throne. I'm shocking the system, waking up the dead, powered by the spirit, just like the Bible said. Flowing, high power, moving, the grid connected, the sin, soaring, high power, moving, the grid collected, the sin, high voltage, electric hour, high voltage,
The source.
my life.
They look at the empty field, see nothing but the dirt. but I see the harvest high. I see the healing of the hurt. I got a different lens, a filter from the king. I'm a visionary, yeah. I'm a what the future brings. Yeah. Watching what the future brings. They called me crazy when I started building in the drought. Said say your energy, there is no way out. But like Noah with the ark before the rain began to fall, I'm answering the frequency of a higher call. I see the castle standing where the ruins currently lay. I see the sunshine breaking through the heavy stormy gray. It's not hallucination, it is revelation deep. The promises of heaven that my spirit gets to keep. I don't need the validation of the natural sight. I'm guided by the radar of the everlasting light. I'm a visionary, I see what hasn't happened yet. I'm placing all my chips on a holy shot. The beat drops heavy, the rhythm of the future calling out. I'm standing on a vision, erasing every doubt. I'm a visionary, I see what hasn't happened yet. I'm placing all my chips on a holy shot. Faith is the substance of the things I cannot see. This vision is the reality inside of me. I write the vision plain, so the runner can run fast. I'm building up a future that erases all the past. I don't need the applause to validate the dream. I'm swimming upstream against the heavy stream. My blueprint is eternal, downloaded from the source. I'm staying on the narrow, dedicated righteous course. I speak to dry bones, tell them rise and come alive. This is the season where the dreamers will survive. The atmosphere is pregnant with the birthing of the new. My spiritual eyes are open, giving me the perfect view. Yeah, I'm a visionary, I see what hasn't happened yet. I'm placing all my chips on a holy shot. The beat drops heavy, the rhythm of the future calling out. I'm standing on the vision, erasing every doubt. I'm a visionary, I see what hasn't happened yet. I'm placing all my chips on a holy shot. Faith is the substance of the things I cannot see. This vision is the reality inside of me. Open eyes, see it. Open mind, believe it. The future, leave it. The down, leave it. Manifest, see it. Side gear, get it. You're a dream there, my God. Vision, sight here. The dream real. My God.
Yeah. Yeah. They looked at the data, the numbers on the screen. Said I was just an average part of the machine, but I operate on a frequency they can't define. I'm an outlier, yeah, I'm stepping out of line. The world of the average, the safe and middle ground, where the risks are low and the silence is the sound. But I'm allergic to the normal, I reject the status quo. I got a fire in my spirit that the charts will never show. They say, be realistic, don't they? Too high up here, but I'm breathing in the oxygen of supernatural air. My faith look like madness to the rational mind, leaving the logic and the hesitation far behind. I'm building arcs in the desert before I see the rain. I'm walking on the water while they stay inside the plane. I got that uncommon faith. I'm a statistical anomaly, breaking every rule of human probability. The beat drops heavy, the sound of the outlier song. I'm standing in the miracle where I truly belong. I got that uncommon faith. I'm a statistical anomaly, breaking every rule of human probability. I don't fit in the bell curve, I don't fit in the box. I'm the key that opens up the supernatural blocks. The system is designed to keep you in the road, to limit your potential, to keep the voltage low. But I'm plugged into the high priest, the voltage is extreme. I'm living out the vision of a wild holy dream. I don't ask for permission to believe for something great. I serve the God who masters time and overrides the fate. When they say it's over, that's when I just begin. I'm fighting battles they don't see, and I always win. My results aren't typical, my testimony's rare. I'm walking with the King of Kings, completely unaware. I got that uncommon faith, yeah. I'm a statistical anomaly, breaking every rule of human probability. The beat drops heavy, the sound of the outlier song. I'm standing in the miracle where I truly belong. I got that uncommon faith, I'm a statistical anomaly, breaking every rule of human probability. I don't fit in the bell curve, I don't fit in the box. I'm the key that opens up the supernatural locks. Not average,
hit the concrete wall, the road just stopped right there. Looking for an exit sign, vanishing in the air. But the map make a whisper, son observed of you. I make a highway in the sea, especially for you.
The GPS of logic said destination reach. The critics and the doubters, yeah, they all began to preach. Turn around, go back home, you ran out of the track. But I serve the God of Exodus, he holds the ocean back. I don't need a door handle, I don't need a key. I need the supernatural wind to blow across the sea. Barriers are illusions when the spirit takes the lead, turning every blockade into the breakthrough that I need.
I step upon the water, or I walk through the stone. Impossible is nothing to the king upon the throne.
I know that is. The path is breaking through, making a way in the wilderness, making everything new. The ground is shaking loose, the obstacles dissolve. My faith is the solution, watch the mystery resolve. I know that is. The path is breaking through, making a way in the wilderness, making everything new. I walk on dry ground where the river used to flow, following the way maker everywhere I go.
They put a period, but God put a comma there. The story continues, advancing through the prayer. I'm looking at the mountain, telling it to move aside. The valley is exalted, there is nowhere left to hide. My progress isn't linear, it's quantum leaps of grace. Disappearing from the trap, reappearing in the space. I trust the unseen navigator, guiding every stride with the pillar of the fire, moving right here by my side. The wall becomes a gateway, the ceiling becomes a sky. I'm passing through the needle's eye, holding my head high.
I know that is. The path is breaking through, making a way in the wilderness, making everything new. The ground is shaking loose, the obstacles dissolve. My faith is the solution, watch the mystery resolve. I know that is. The path is breaking through, making a way in the wilderness, making everything new. I walk on dry ground where the river used to flow, following the way maker everywhere I go. We split the sea, break the wall, make a way. I will trust, open road, make up, no winds, no winds. His word, open, open, open. No ends, here.
They try to pull me down to the pavement level, but I'm operating on a whole new bevel. Cut the cords, release the heavy load. I'm entering the zero gravity mode. Used to carry burdens that were never mine to bear. Heavy chains of worry floating in the toxic air. The world's atmosphere is thick with the pressure and the stress, but I ain't found a secret place, the altitude to bless. I laid aside the sin, the weight that easily ensnares, ascending past the drama and the temporary cares. My spirit is light, buoyant on a holy wind. I'm rising above the chaos that the enemy has pinned. This ain't escapism, this is kingdom elevation, viewing the earth from a heavenly state.
I got that zero gravity,
Nothing holding me down, I'm floating in the spirit, wearing the victor's crown. The base is grounding, but my soul is taking flight, soaring on the wings of the morning into light.
I got that zero gravity,
Nothing holding me down, I'm floating in the spirit, wearing the victor's crown. The pull of the world has lost its magnetic grip, I'm on a supernatural
vertical trip.
From up here, the giants look like ants on the floor. The mountains that were blocking aren't blocking anymore. My perspective shifted when I left the valley deep. The promises of God are the treasures that I keep. I'm tethered to the throne, not anchored to the sand. Walking on the water, holding the master's hand. The atmosphere is thin, but the breathing is so pure. My confidence in Jesus is the only thing secure. I defy the physics of the natural. Fallen state, entering the glory through the narrow open gate. I
got that zero gravity,
Nothing holding me down, I'm floating in the spirit, wearing the victor's crown. The base is grounding, but my soul is taking flight, soaring on the wings of the morning into light.
I got that zero gravity,
Nothing holding me down, I'm floating in the spirit, wearing the victor in this crown. The pull of the world has lost its magnetic grip, I'm on a supernatural vertical trip.
Weightless, rise up, fearless. Look up, the chains. Look up, the king. I am sorry. Rise up, fearless. Look up, the chains. No gravity. I am sorry. Zero gravity. No way. Ascension. Now. His glory. Wow.
Yeah. I stepped in the room, the temperature was cold, but I brought the fire that was prophesied of old. Don't adapt to the dark, I make the darkness flee. I'm an atmosphere changer, walking in authority. Yeah, they vibe with the gloom, the negativity and stress, but I carry the solution to the heavy mess. I don't absorb the energy, I radiate the light, turning the midday shadows into glory is bright. I'm a thermostat, not a thermometer, you see. I set the spiritual climate, it doesn't dictate me. When I open my mouth, the air begins to shift. The heavy fog is lifting, giving everyone a lift. I carry the presence of the king inside my chest, putting every demon and distraction to the test. I'm a changer, I shift the whole paradigm, walking in the spirit, stepping out of time. The bass drops heavy, shaking up the floor. I'm opening the windows in the heavenly door. I'm an atmosphere changer, I shift the whole paradigm, walking in the spirit, stepping out of time. When I step on the scene, the darkness has to run. The victory is present, the battle is already won. I speak to the tension, commanded to release. I flood the situation with the Prince of Peace. They ask what is different, why the sudden change? It's the glory of the Father, rearranging the range. I bring hope to the hopeless, I bring joy to the sad. The greatest transformation that the room has ever had. My shadow heals the sick, my words break the chain. I'm washing out the sorrow with the Holy Ghost rain. I don't leave it how I found it, I leave it better than before. I'm unlocking the blessing, settling the score. I'm an atmosphere changer, I shift the whole paradigm, walking in the spirit, stepping out of time. The bass drops